Day YouTube. The solar eclipse is going on right now. It's probably 3 minutes away. It's starting to get a little bit dark. It's very nice if you haven't seen it. Hopefully you did have a chance to see it. Today's topic is smart doesn't always equal money smart. I've gotten to chat with a lot of people throughout the years, a lot of sharp people. And what I've noticed is just because these people are very intelligent, very sharp, that doesn't always transfer to being smart with their finances. This video is not to put down anybody, because if anybody knows about making financial mistakes, it was me when I was in my early 20s. Been there, done that. So my observation is, yes, there are smart people out there who are very smart with their finances or money smart, but there are people out there, and this is actually a common thing, where these people who are very intelligent, it doesn't always go to that finance, like I said just a moment ago. I know one thing, I'm not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, and that's the case most of the time. All of us have strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Do you know what they are? I ask that question not for you to answer to me, but for you to think about. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Hopefully you're aware of those. What are your interests? What is it that you like to do? And again, you don't have to answer that to me, but it's one of those things that it's good to know ourselves. Just like we want to know others, more importantly is begin with ourselves. Know what we're good at, what we like, what we don't like, what we're not good at. Think of finances as the equation of tools. There are many tools that we use in life, whether it's carpenter tools, hammers, screwdrivers, whatever you can think of. Finance, or being money smart, is a tool that also applies to most of us, mostly every adult out there. When it comes to tools, there are many tools that I'm not good at using, and because I'm not a handy guy, I'm just not talented like that. But it's one of those things. I said just a moment ago, finance is a tool. Knowing how to use money is a tool that I would say I learned primarily from my mom. And I observed, watched, she taught me a lot. And I know the basics pretty well, and it's worked out for me. At the same time, when I was in my 20s, it wasn't working out for me. So I'll talk about that in just a moment. I do realize that not everybody likes to work with finances. They're not interested in budgets. They're not interested in investing or debt reduction, things like that. That's understandable. However, one of my favorite quotes is, finances will always be an important part of your life, my life. It's not my favorite quote because I said it. It's a silly thing, but it's true. Finances will always be an important part of our lives. What are your life skills? What are you good at? Like I said, a strength. What is a weakness? Hopefully you know what your life skills are, what you bring to the table for yourself and for your family and for others as well. Communication is a life skill. Can you communicate whatever's on your mind in a positive way to get what you need? Hopefully the answer is yes. When I talk about these individuals that are very intelligent people, I've noticed that some of them a weakness is communication with others. What about finances? In some cases, they may be great with their finances. In some cases, they may not be great, even though their IQ level is very high. Common sense. Is it really common? Sometimes I've seen individuals who are highly intelligent make really bad financial decisions. And that's what catches my attention. But again, it doesn't always translate. One skill doesn't always translate into the next one. Behavior is a big thing. I said a moment ago, when I was in my 20s, it wasn't working out for me financially. It's because I was sloppy. I didn't have a vision or a plan. But in my 30s and in my 40s, it is like night and day. Two opposites, the sun and the moon, which is crazy because the eclipse is going on right now. It really looks nice out there. Second chances are beautiful in life. Sometimes if we get a second chance, it's a clean slate. It's a get out of jail card, like the game Monopoly. But here's the thing. Not all of us get a second chance. When we do get a second chance, let's take advantage of that opportunity to improve whatever needs to be improved. It could be finances. It could be whatever topic. Second chance. Be appreciative of that and make the most of that second chance should we get it. Again, unfortunately, not everybody gets second chances. There's something called the cycle of debt. And you can substitute the word debt with any other word. The cycle of happiness, the cycle of madness. Don't get into the habit of living in a negative cycle, or don't let that be your norm. It's not a good thing to get used to living, hey, that's just the way it is, it wasn't meant to be, and settling for something, which is not good. I had a conversation this morning with an individual. We were talking about retirement from the workforce, where you retire as an individual and you just work on the yard, volunteer, sleep in, do whatever it is that you want to do. And this person said to me, retirement is probably not going to be an option for this person. And what I was thinking right away is, it is an option if you do something different. If it's not working out for you, then it's time to do something different. And I'm an optimistic person. My outlook is positive, that I can tell you. I told this individual, I said, find out where you are, find out where you want to go, and then make a plan on how to get there. If you're married, speak with your husband or speak with your wife, work as a team, and make it happen. Whatever it is that we want to do with our finances, we can make it happen. Even if it takes 10 years or longer or less, it's definitely possible for us to do, but we have to be proactive, deliberate, have a plan, and work hard to make it happen. Again, the purpose of this video is to say smart doesn't always transfer over to money smart. That's just the way life is. That we as individuals have to deal with finances for the rest of our adult lives. In most cases, why not begin from the bottom or wherever we are and move our way upward? And I speak from experience in the sense that I've had negative things happen because of my actions, and then I did other things, positive things, to make it a lot better, and it's worked out. I really wish and hope the best for you, for anybody who's watching this video. The younger the better, just because you have a long road ahead of you. Why not make it a sweet road? Have a great day. Take care.